Hi everyone, welcome to our September box instructions. We thought it'd be easier just to show it this time. These are kind of self-explanatory projects that you can get really creative with on your own. Our first one is going to be a mixed media owl canvas. So what you're going to do is you can paint this back any way you would like. I would suggest maybe using the blue and the white and make it like a cloudy sky. You know how we've done before where we put the blue down and then add a little white into the blue. But there's no stopping you from making a rainbow back there, making kind of a sunset. It's completely up to you. And as soon as that is dry, remember you can always use a hair dryer to dry it. As soon as that's dry, you can start working on your owl. We gave you all sorts of fun stuff for your owl. First, we thought your owl could be painted gray. You don't have to paint it gray, but we just thought that'd be a good color. So you want to paint your whole owl gray. You might want to make the little feet, maybe we put some yellow for the feet. Then in our bag, we have a bunch of beautiful feathers. And you can decorate and use our glue over here, and you can decorate with feathers. I always put one like here over the little hole in the top. And then maybe you just want to put a couple feathers, maybe you want to put a whole bunch. It's totally up to you. And there's different sizes. You can always cut the feathers down if you want to. You can make him as fluffy or as not fluffy as you would like. And then I also will have two buttons that won't necessarily match to make him look a little funky. Two buttons to glue on and a nice little beak. So you'll have your owl put together. And after your owl is all put together and dried, you're going to create your branches of your tree. You'll take one long one and you can cut it to make it shorter. And there are some others just to, add and make it look more like a tree branch. And you'll glue all of these on, again, just using your Q-tips and little dabs of our tacky glue. You'll make a fun branch. Like maybe you want it to be like that. Maybe you put another one out like this. Again, if you want to take these and cut them up so they're even, some are shorter, that's fine. You don't even have to use them all. It's totally up to you. And then you will glue your cute little owl onto the branch. Oh, he'll be adorable. So that's the first project we've got going. The second is the button apple tree painting. You're going to have a nice piece of this blue tag board. I mean, we would assume you want to use the blue side, but if you want to use the white side, that's fine too. Big thing you've got to do for this is you need to mix some brown for your tree trunk. To mix some brown, you're going to take the two complementary colors in our color strip, which is some green and some red, and take that green and red together and mix it up. It's going to make you a brown. Put a little more green in there. Okay, so you'll have your brown. And you want to draw or paint in the trunk of a tree. Okay, even a little bit of yellow or red into this while I paint it, just to give it a little bit of extra there, right? It looks kind of cool to mix this red and the green right on top of each other into the trunk. Okay, and then you want to wash your brush out, which I don't have water, so I'm just going to go like this. Then you can add just big swirls. Look at how I'm just making some swirls to create my leaves for my tree. And you guys remember, you have all those other colors too. If you want to add little bits of the other colors, you're welcome to. That's why we gave you so many, so you can get super creative. All right, but look at how easy it is. I'm just swirling the paint around. Then maybe you want to add some grass on the ground too. In the grass, you can just do little motions like this. Go up and down. You really only need one brush. You don't even need to be that detailed. Okay. And then you'll take your buttons out of your button bag, and when this is all dry, can glue your buttons to your tree. Maybe you want to have a couple buttons on the ground, like the apples fell. You'll have a lot more buttons than what I just put out there, but that's how we do our button tree. Next we have an avocado garland, which is kind of a bonus project for you guys because we had these and we were selling them as our kits a year or so ago, and we had just enough left to give everybody in our subscription box, and so we figured we'd just give it to you as a bonus. And it's really fun. Who doesn't love an avocado? So, with our avocado kit, you have to cut out your own patterns, a large and then a small. And so you trace the large pattern on all the dark green, the small pattern on the small green, then you layer the small on top of the large, add a little pit, and then you can also draw some funny faces on them. Maybe you want some happy avocados, some angry avocados, some silly avocados. When you have all your avocados made, you can use either the end of this, or if you have a hole punch at home, maybe you need your parent to help you, or if your parents help with a pair of scissors, and cut holes in the top and string your avocados together with the string that is provided for you in the bag. There's actually a whole video all about making these avocado garlands that will include in the text that we send this video. So you can watch that if you need extra help. All right, wooden pencil holder. Kind of a surprise, you're either gonna get an apple or a pineapple. We figured start a school to help you keep your desk organized. It'd be super fun to decorate your own pencil holder. So with the apple, you don't just have to paint it red. You can use the red and the yellow together on the apple. Maybe it's a yellow apple, maybe it's a green apple. I mean, who knows? Paint it any way you want, and then when it dries, you can put your pencils in. Same thing with if you get a pineapple. Bottom can be yellow, top can be green. You can add a fun happy face to it if you would like with a black permanent marker. And then our last project is this book page garland, which is kind of fun. We already have the leaves cut out for you. And it's kind of a rustic looking garland, and you can just take crayons and you can get as detailed as you would like with this and color in the book page. It's neat because with the crayons, the texture of the letters comes through, and it's really up to you how you want to do this. If you want to fill them all with color like these I just did real quick just to add some color and texture, and then we have special twine provided, and you can string them and they'll make a fun garland to hang on a fireplace or a window or something good like that. We also, last but not least, this is one of our favorite coloring pages because it's a little magical. Got a very cool mushroom in there, so you can have fun coloring this or using this to inspire new designs you draw other places. All right, as always, let us know if you have any questions. Have so much fun.